G'day guys, welcome back to In My Shed. I'm BC. A bit to my surprise, after I aired the video yesterday, I'd lost one of the segments at the start of it, and that's what the whole story was about, not tool room grinding wheels. So I decided, as I feel $1 million today compared to yesterday, I'd come back and give you a bit more of a before the story, so you've got a better idea what I'm talking about. We used to have such a wide plethora of tool room grinding wheels available to us. There was almost nothing you couldn't do with them, right down to type 1A1 wheels of 1 inch diameter, lots of shapes and sizes, and a lot of it has disappeared with that part of the industry and some of the tool making. Now, one thing that really brought this story along was I'm cleaning up some of the surplus that came with the Brearley grinder, and I came across a box full of non-reinforced tool room cut-off wheels. Well, back in the day, they were what you used for cutting injector pins and things like that off that were fairly hard. But they've got a very short shelf life there, only 1.9, 1.6 wide, something like that. Very hygroscopic, they suck up atmospheric moisture, they're resin oxidizers, and they fly to pieces. Yeah. This is one of those stored wheels from underneath the Brearley grinder. Yeah, I wouldn't like to be in front of that. So I've given away using these wheels, or even thinking about it, not that I use them a lot, but the reinforced wheels that are now available for general fabrication work are fantastic to use. They're safe. The only problem is they're designed to run on angle grinders, and a 125mm diameter wheel is supposed to do 10,000 RPM, and on our machines we're spinning over at 4,000 RPM. So that you won't get optimum work out of them. I showed that one yesterday, a 1mm or 1.27mm wheel. I used that for gulleting or cutting off, a really good wheel, and also available in 1.6 in a German-made wheel. Now the good thing about these is you can put a fair bit of feed pressure into them, as long as you're cutting directly. Don't put a lot of feed pressure on if you're on a chamfered surface or you're into a gullet in a wheel where you're going to get sideways pressure, because these buggers will flex and flex and flex and then fly apart. And not only are they dangerous for taking your eye out, or, you know, I heard of it by kill when I was an apprentice by a bench grinder wheel, but the fiberglass in these is almost impossible for doctors to pick up in your blood. And I have had a customer years ago who finished up with gangrene with the fiberglass in his blood, and he had to have 3 surgeries and pull it all out of his leg after an accident. So anyway, these are reasonably safe, they do a fair sort of job, and they're cheap, and they do last for quite a while, so keep that in mind. When you buy second-hand grinders, you finish up with a whole lot of crap. Now, some of these wheels, you don't know how many chips it's had across the top. I can see this has been banged around substantially. They don't die with age, they're not hygroscopic, they're a vitrified bond just like a dinner plate, but one thing that they're really good for is drop testing. Oh hell, now there's 3 pieces. Yeah, I wouldn't trust my life for something like that. If you've got a very, very special purpose wheel, you can ring check it, yes you can say that's good, I still don't trust it. For the small cost of these wheels, give them away. When they look really daggy, they're bloody dangerous. Having said that, here's another wheel out of the same storage lot. It's been reasonably well cared for. It's been dressed on the side a little bit for a special grooving job, but it presents really well. It's not knocked about, so I'll be keeping that one. And I don't think I showed these yesterday. Saw gulleting wheels for high-speed steel coal saw blades. Now, a bit of a different item. It's called PA or RA, ruby or pink alox, and this particular one is marked 25A, and I think 25A is the Norton specification. It's a little bit tougher than 32A or 38A, and it's not tool room grade as you would expect. These are M in hardness, not L or K. So they'll take the knocking now. Grinding something thin like a saw blade is a really difficult dressing type job. The thin work tends to dress the wheel back. So you go up in hardness, and you also change the structure grade to try and get the wheel to last a little bit longer. I've had 2 of these wheels on my little bench grinder for gulleting annular cutters for probably 18 years, and I'm still on the original wheels. You'll be surprised at what they do. And you're cutting about a 3mm thick section on an annular cutter. They're bloody fast at that job. So I'm going to give these wheels a try for gulleting the end of end mills and slot drills. All I can do is fail. I'll keep my hairy head out of the way so I don't wear any shrapnel, and I'll keep the wheel guard around it. But at the cheap life and the good finish they give, I think they might be a bit of a goer. So in another episode, when we start doing a few cutters, we'll give these wheels a little bit of a try. But at the moment, it's think outside of the square. A lot of what used to be the old standard wheels are disappearing off the market. Excuse me. And they're being replaced a lot by electroplated, vitrified and resinoid diamond and CBN wheels. And I'm just starting into those products now. Now it looks like it's come back to bite me. I better go. Like and subscribe. Later in the week I'll do another video for you. Bye guys.